Chapter for Star Playhouse presents Dick Powell, Charles Boyer, David Niven, Ida Lupino.
Little silver vase for these, please. I've just been down to the greenhouse. Yes, ma'am. Have you looked at your plate yet? Ellie. Now, it was downright sweet of you to remember. Oh, now, never mind the vase. I'll put these in water. Bring in the eggs. Nice and hot. Yes, ma'am. Hi.
Morning.
Your juice.
Oh, thanks.
Good morning, Mr. Lawrence.
Good morning.
Did you get my note last night?
Mm-hmm.
I was restless. I hope you didn't mind my going to the Winthrops without you.
Of course not.
It was.
Yeah. Well, I was beat. Glad to be able to go straight to bed. What?
Well, is it necessary, all this night work?
It's necessary. Eggs are cold.
Well, Cook... Is there time for Cook to fix some others?
No, but she knows I like them hot. Yes? Hello, Jeff. All right, I'll stop at City Hall on the way down. Now, I'll get the permit, don't worry. Yeah.
I hesitate to ask, but will you be home for dinner?
I hesitate to answer. I don't know, don't plan on it.
Hello? No, that wasn't an explosion. Just David off to fight the dragons of the day.
It may be dragons he's fighting, but I suspect there's a beautiful damsel in the story, too. Oh, I know it wasn't a nice thing to say, Stacy, but you are my best friend. I bought you a birthday present. Will you have lunch with me today?
All right, but will you not talk about David? Okay. The French room, then. I can be there any time.
1 o'clock, okay?
All right. Bye.
Hi, sweetie. Am I late? You look wonderful.
You look wonderful. And happy. And all you need is this.
It must be the new hybrid.
Isn't it lovely? Took me 3 years to get this color.
Wonderful. Green salad, Melva toast, and iced tea.
Oh, same for me. Same 200 calories.
Oh, your present.
Oh, Janet, you shouldn't really. Now, how many years have we been giving each other birthday presents?
Darling, this is a festive day. It's the earrings, the Florentine earrings from Josette's.
Janet, you're mad.
Oh, they're beautiful. Don't look now, but do we know him? Do we know him, Stacy?
He looks familiar. A bit too familiar.
Can I take you somewhere?
No, I think I'm going to drop a coin and break a principle. I'm going to ring David at his office, get myself a lovely date for tonight. Bye, dear.
Bye now.
Waiter. Oh.
So sorry. My fault entirely.
Excuse me.
On one condition. Lady, put an end to my suspense. Ancient and worn though the phrase may be, haven't we met before?
We haven't.
We have.
Please.
Palm Beach, Nassau, the Barclays, the Simpsons, Mary and Ted.
Mary and Ted Simpson.
Do you know them?
Yes.
Well, then we have met, you see.
Well, maybe somewhere.
Do you know the Fowlers, Bruce and Margaret?
Yes, very well.
Well, then you must know the Campbells. Surely the Campbells.
The Campbells.
Paul.
Paul? Who did he marry?
Well, unfortunately, at the moment, Paul is a bachelor. And entirely at your service.
No,
please. For the Fowlers, the Simpsons, and the Campbells.
Thank you. All of you.
Oh, one good turn deserves another. Join me after you finished your call for coffee. Drink? Just let me look at you for a while.
No, but thank you. Hello? Oh, Miss Chase, this is Mrs. Lawrence speaking. Could I talk to my husband, please? No. It isn't a matter of life and death. All right. Yes, I see. Yes. Bye.
Will you? What would you like to drink?
Nothing, really.
You sure?
Yes.
You know, of course, we've never met. You know I knew that. I've just never seen anyone like you.
Go slow, Mr. Campbell. Go slow.
All right. I hear and obey. This is a special day for you, isn't it?
No.
Of course it is. Only cynics say birthdays aren't important.
Now, how did...
Lady, I watched your every move. I saw the gift given and graciously received.
You are, to say the least, observant.
Well, aren't you observant, too, when you're fascinated? Take your orchids as an example. Couldn't you describe every detail of the one you brought to your friend right now without being able to see it?
How did you know I was an orchidist?
I don't know much about orchids, but the color of yours, I've never seen it before.
You're right. You haven't.
Then I knew it couldn't come from a florist because florists always sort of fancy up orchids with ribbon and tinsel.
Isn't it awful what they do to them when they're so beautiful by themselves?
Then there was the way you looked at your creation. You know, that maternal look. Fierce, proud.
That's not the way I look at my orchids.
Have you ever seen yourself looking at an orchid?
No.
I'm beginning to enjoy your birthday. Let's make it a gala night. We'll have champagne, of course, and for dinner we'll have... What would you like to have for your birthday?
I'm afraid I have to go now.
Oh, please don't. Please. Now?
Yes,
Well,
now.
couldn't you wait just a minute, please? My telephone.
I won't be using the number, Mr. Campbell.
Humor me. I'd like to think you knew it if you should ever want it.
All right.
You, haven't told me your name.
Goodbye, Mr. Campbell. Home early.
Yes, ma'am. I have to get all dressed up in my party clothes. Big night tonight.
Oh, you did remember.
Just in time.
I'm ready.
Well, pretty. There's never been anyone who looked prettier to me, Stacy. See you later.
David! Where are you going?
Dinner. The architects' convention thing. I forgot all about it this morning. I thought you remembered.
I know nothing at all about it.
Oh, Stacy. You sure?
Quite sure.
Well, then... I thought you were getting dressed for something with the Winthrops or Janet. Well, I have to go.
You're not going without me.
Well, Stace, you'd be the only woman. Look, I'm sorry.
Go along. Go to your dinner. I'll find something to do.
That's a good girl.
Oh, that's a bit too much to expect, isn't it?
Stace, I'm late already.
All right, go.
To my lady of the orchids, again, happy birthday.
And a very, very happy birthday it's been. I'm most grateful, Paul.
I'm the one to be grateful. I can't remember a lovelier evening. Won't you tell me who you are now?
Now, that couldn't possibly be as intriguing as Lady of the Orchids.
Hmm. What's in a name? New experience.
For me, too.
Let's drink to it.
New experience. Oh, I wish you hadn't stopped the car. It's very late.
Well, I thought earlier in the evening you didn't care how late it got.
Well, early in the evening, I thought I didn't care.
Pardon me. For medicinal purposes only, to be taken frequently as an antidote for guilty conscience.
Well, isn't toting a flask a bit collegiate?
It's a doctor's orders, actually. Didn't you know that it's prescribed for certain irregularities of the heart? Here, it'll make you feel better,
thank
too.
you. No.
Please, for Dr. Campbell.
No, I said no. Oh! Oh, I am sorry. Oh, I'm terribly
Think
sorry.
nothing of it. The clan of Campbell's not so easily downed.
Oh, this is just ridiculous. All day long, everything I've done is just ridiculous.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Please understand. I'm married, Paul. But of course you knew that already.
Well, I knew it was that or a reasonable facsimile.
I shouldn't be here.
You wouldn't be here without reason. I'd say your husband's a dope.
Well, something's happened to him.
Why don't you tell Dr. Campbell the symptoms? I'm an experienced man in diseases of this nature. This padded shoulder has sopped up many a tear.
I bet.
So you won't talk, huh? Well, I'll tell you the symptoms then. Your husband, madam, doesn't come home very much anymore. And when he does, he's tired and cross. And he hasn't taken you out very much lately. Hmm?
You are, indeed, experienced, Doctor. Well, what's your diagnosis?
Could be another woman.
Sure could.
Could be something else. Probably is. Would have to be. How am I going to find you again?
Well, first, I must find out about my husband. You won't try to find me.
I won't, but I'll want to. I'll take you home.
Well, you better take me to where I left my car.
What's that idiot doing? Get out of here. Quickly.
You're hurt.
No, you must go, please. Please. I've got to go before the police
No,
come.
but the car, the other people in the car.
Never mind that. I'll take care of it. There's nothing you can do here.
But
You've got to go, please.
All right. Goodbye, Paul.
Good morning, Mrs. Lawrence. Ready for breakfast?
Sally, any message from my husband?
Oh, he was here, ma'am. He looked in on you, but he didn't like to disturb you. He took a shower, changed his clothes, had a cup of coffee. He didn't take time for anything else.
Oh. No, I'll take it. Hello? Oh, Janet. Yes. The papers? No, I hadn't yet.
Paul Campbell III held for manslaughter. Do you know who that is, Stacy? It's the man who flirted with us at lunch yesterday.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It's the very same man. I recognize his picture. And listen, he's a millionaire. But really, just because a man's got a lot of money doesn't mean to say he can go around driving dead drunk.
Oh, but Janet, I'm going to call you back in a minute. I'll read the papers first.
Why, Stacy, honey, don't let it throw you. It isn't like he was someone we really know.
No, but I'm just so surprised. I'll call you back in a moment.
Would you like grapefruit this morning, Mrs. Lawrence?
Ellie, bring the coffee into the bedroom. I'll drink it while I'm dressing. I have to go out.
Why, Mrs. Lawrence, you haven't been down here in ever so long.
Yes, I just want to talk to my husband. But, Mr. Lawrence...
Stacy.
Hello, Jeffrey.
What a nice surprise.
I want to speak to David, please.
Well, but he's not in town, didn't you know?
No.
Well, it's just for today. He'll be back tonight.
Oh, well, where is he? I'll have to telephone him.
Well, I can't tell you, Stacy.
Why not?
Because I have to protect David today.
What on earth are you talking about?
Do you mean to tell me David hasn't told you?
Told me what?
Stacy, if he doesn't land the contracts today, it means bankruptcy.
Oh, I can't believe that.
We've been fighting it ever since we took that big loss on the filled-in land at Casco Bay.
Why, I didn't know anything at all about this.
He didn't tell you that either?
Jeffrey, why doesn't David talk to me about these things?
Oh, I don't know. David admires you so. I expect it's the old story of his wanting to keep the sordid things away from you. You know, David thinks you're just about as delicate as those hothouse plants you're always fooling around with. And he wouldn't thank me for upsetting you now. You still want to phone him?
No.
Sure, I can't help.
Oh, I'm sorry, but no one is allowed. I know. Would you please show this orchid to Mr. Campbell and tell him the lady is here?
Come in, lady.
But Mr. Campbell...
Go away for a while, will you, Miss Miller? Scoot. Don't come back till I flash the light.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to speak to Dr. Wiseman about this. It's orders, you know.
You always follow orders?
When it's this important, I do. Please don't stay too long or talk much. And please don't excite the patient. Paul, I want to say what I came to say right away in case we're interrupted. I am going to the police, but I want to tell David, I mean my husband first, and I haven't been able to see him.
You're making a mistake, lady.
My name is Stacy Lawrence, and I'm your only witness.
It's a nice name. Now listen, Stacy. Confession may be good for the soul, but it's ruinous to a marriage. I know.
And I know that you didn't cause that accident, and I'm going to tell them.
Don't be silly. The police think I was alone. That's the way I wanted it. Look, only yesterday I asked you to humor me, remember? Don't make this a crusade. I've been in many a mess, and there's a way out of this one. Will you concentrate on trying to get happy with your husband? Will you humor me again?
Afraid not this time.
Please, for Dr. Campbell.
Well, it's all very nice, Paul, but I have to live with myself.
Such a stubborn gal, you.
I have to go now because you have to rest. But I'll be back. That's what I came to tell you. I'll be back. And I hope with my husband. Get well.
You're a great gal, Stacy. I wish you were my gal.
Get well.
Darling, where have you been? Been phoning all over town. Jeff said you wanted to see me.
David, you look as if you had a good day.
A great day. We're out of the nightmare.
Hello, Stacy. Well, our boy put it over.
I did, baby. For a fact, I did.
Drink with me to our boy, to the stay of execution. In brief, to you, David, old friend. Well, you say something.
Oh, well, I'm terribly happy for you. And for you.
Well, be happy for us, you and me. It's all over, Stacy. Took a long time, but we're back in business again. But first, it's Acapulco for us. We're gonna swim in the sea and soak in the sun and talk to each other for a change. You don't seem very excited about it.
When do you want to go?
Tomorrow. I'll know about reservations any minute. Oh, doesn't that give you enough time?
David, I need to talk to you.
And I need to run along and tell my wife. She doesn't know our good news yet.
Hello. Yes. 3 o'clock flight tomorrow afternoon? No?
No, I can't. Not tomorrow.
Well, I'll have to call you back. Right, thanks.
These contracts are tight, old boy. They couldn't break them without exercising the morals clause.
What's that?
In our case, it's a joke.
Goodbye, fellow. And his girl.
Goodbye, Jeff.
What's a morals clause?
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. You see, we'll be building a school, and there's a lot of community pride involved. They always leave themselves an out.
Oh.
Just means that Jeff and I can't commit bigamy or rob any banks or get any unfavorable publicity until after the school is built. Stace, don't you want to go away with me?
David, there's a man. His name is Paul Campbell. You probably read about him in the papers.
Yes.
Well, he's not guilty, and I think I'm the only one who can prove it. It was 2 o'clock in the morning on a deserted road.
You mean you saw the accident? You were a witness?
No, I was with him in his car.
People were killed. Campbell himself was hurt.
Yes, I wasn't hurt at all. I don't know why, but I got frightened and I ran away. I think it's my fault that he's being held because I spilled the brandy all over him. Oh, that was an accident. David, there was nothing wrong about last night. Paul Campbell said you wouldn't believe that. I hope he wasn't right.
You've seen him since the accident?
Yes, this afternoon at the hospital.
What else did Mr. Campbell have to say?
Well, he said not to go to the police. He said he'd handle it alone. Now, if I go to the police, what will that do to your contract?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not thinking about the contract right now. There's no question whether or not you go to the police, you have to go.
Yes.
Stace, what were you doing out with that kind of a man?
Well, if you want to know, celebrating my birthday, and he's not that kind of a man.
Stace, have I lost you?
Lost me? Oh, no.
You better go to the police station.
Will that be in all the papers? What'll that do to you, David?
Oh, might have to start over. I had it coming anyway. 6 months ago, I got involved in a stupid speculation.
Well, can you start over?
Might take the house.
Okay.
And the greenhouses.
Oh, also okay.
Mean starting from scratch.
Okay.
I mean, we'd be in debt.
Much?
Haven't any idea. You won't have time to get into much mischief.
Oh, I don't know. There's all kinds of mischief.